Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly tutorial from the Drawing Factory. This time you will learn how to draw Captain America from the Marvel Universe in the visual style of the original Jack Kirby one. Captain America is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Created by cartoonists Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, the Captain was designed as a patriotic supersoldier who often fought the Axis powers of World War II and was Timely Comics' most popular character during the wartime period. For this tutorial, I used the drawing software Sketchbook Pro, but you can use whichever software you are comfortable working with, or you can do it simply using pencil and paper. There is really nothing too fancy with using a drawing software. It's just a convenient way for me to draw on screen and record this tutorial for you. Now, in this very first step, we'll start by drawing the head, torso and hips of Captain America's body. You always start from the bigger central features of the body to then move to the secondary ones like arms and legs. Think of it in terms of once the torso and the hips are positioned, there are only so many ways you can actually position legs and arms because you will have to follow the physical constraints posed by the torso and hips, so it's easier to draw them correctly. In this case, you can use a smart grid as well to help you out. Now, sketching the arms of Captain America. In this particular drawing, you can see how long the arms are, reaching way below the hip line. This is obviously an idealization of human figure as Captain America is drawn using hero-like proportions. Finish your sketch now. Remember to keep your lines very loose at this stage by drawing the legs and the shield of Captain America. If you use the head as a unit of measure for the total body length, you will notice that in this case the length of the body equals to 7.58 heads. These are typical for building heroic characters, whilst a more realistic figure would measure only 6 heads on average. Time to draw the musculature of Captain America and be generous with it as he's well endowed in that department. Follow my design, or even better, go look online for reference of male musculature, you'll find plenty of examples. It's important to know the subject you are drawing, particularly if you want to be anatomically correct. Everything is easier when you're more familiar with the way muscles look on a fit body if you want to draw them. Once the musculature is in place and if you're happy with it, remember to check your drawing at any major step. You can safely draw the costume of Captain America. In this case, the costume I have used is the traditional costume Captain used in the 40s, but you could go and research more modern costumes and dress this Captain America as you see fit. Again, researching online is your friend. Find good reference images and have fun. Nothing too fancy for this step, just refine your drawing to a point where you are happy with the detail, because in the next steps we're going to be inking digitally our drawing. Differently from when you paint directly on your sketch, you do not need to clean your drawing too much if you're going to ink it, because the black lines will define the forms and shapes of the final drawing, and the sketch will eventually be erased completely. Pick up a hard edge brush and black color and start going over the drawing and paint those lines in. Inking is really an art in and of itself, and it's just too big of a subject to analyze it here. Feel free to leave a comment if you want me to make a series of tutorials about inking. So just do your best here and try to introduce a bit of thickness variation in your lines. Keep in mind that usually contours are thicker than the inner lines, for example, and that lines that are lit from a light source are thinner than lines in the shadow. Start with the head and slowly make your way to the rest of the body. And this is how my drawing looks like after inking. How does yours? I went for a clean look to the drawing, not too many cross-hatching, for example, or black areas. This is an artistic choice, as I wanted my drawing to resemble the traditional style of the first Captain America, where the overall ink work was way cleaner than more modern, darker styles. The coloring of this drawing will also follow the traditional style of the time, when obviously digital coloring wasn't available and the printing technology at the time allowed only for flat colors to be printed. So the first step is just to fill the various areas of the drawing with a base flat color. If you're using levels, make sure to create the color level underneath your line work. But besides this, what can I say? Just make sure to not color outside of the black lines. Finish the coloring of this drawing is a piece of cake. You only need to pick a lighter purple bluish tint and paint a subtle highlight all around Captain America body, and you can call this one done and dusted. There you have it, the final drawing of Captain America in the style of Jack Kirby. I really hope this tutorial helped you learn how to draw Captain America. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and if you want me to make more of these, please let me know in the comments section below. Also, please like this video if you liked it, or dislike it if you disliked it. It's really important for me to understand what kind of content you would like me to make, and that's the only way that I can really know. Also, you can subscribe to my website www.drawingfactory.com to receive a free weekly drawing tutorial in your inbox. Or you could submit your drawing in our public gallery. For this week is all from me, and I'll catch you all drawing next week with a new tutorial. And as always, thanks for watching.